All right, let's talk about something huge, the engine room of India's entire economy. I'm talking about its logistics sector. But what happens when that engine starts to sputter? When it creates a kind of invisible traffic jam that affects millions of people?
So just picture it for a second. What if all the small businesses, the ones that are the real backbone of the economy, are just stuck, trapped in this massive, invisible traffic jam? We're talking about a gridlock of pure inefficiency that slows down growth, wastes a ton of resources, and just crushes potential. Well, that's the reality we're going to dive into.
Okay, so first things first. Let's really get a handle on just how big this logistics logjam in India actually is.
So you've got your manufacturers over here and your transporters over there. But the real problem is the system that's supposed to connect them. It's a mess. It's totally fragmented. And what that leads to is weak connections, super slow freight, and this constant headache of trying to find someone you can actually trust in this huge, unorganized network.
And this inefficiency, it has a staggering price tag. We're talking about 10 to 11% of India's entire GDP being eaten up by logistics costs. Just let that sink in. That's billions and billions of dollars just gone, vanished into thin air every single year. Money that could be fueling growth, innovation, you name it.
So what does this look like on the ground, day to day? Well, it means you've got small truck drivers struggling to find consistent work, while on the other side, manufacturers are pulling their hair out trying to coordinate everything. The end result is just massive waste. Trucks running empty, warehouses half full, and so much time just completely wasted.
But what if there was a way to untangle this massive knot? That's where our potential solution comes in. It's a platform called Nilara.
So what exactly is Nilara? Think of it as a single, unified digital platform. Its whole purpose is to connect everybody in the chain, manufacturers, freight forwarders, transporters, the whole shebang, and create one streamlined digital logistics network for the entire country.
And their mission? It's captured perfectly in their tagline, empowering logistics, connecting India. And that's key, right? It's not just about moving boxes from point A to point B. It's about empowering the actual people and businesses doing the moving and truly connecting the country in a smarter, more efficient way.
This really paints a clear before and after picture. You have the problem, weak connectivity and slow freight. The solution, faster, truly connected freight. You have the problem, a total lack of reliable partners. The solution, a digital network where trust is baked right into the system.
Okay, that all sounds great on paper, right? But how does it actually work? Let's get into the nitty-gritty of how this platform actually functions.
It's actually surprisingly simple. A company needs something shipped, so they post a request on the platform. Then all the transporters in the network can see it and submit their quotes. The system itself does the heavy lifting. It compares all the bids totally transparently. The company just has to pick the one that works for them, and boom, the booking is confirmed and they can track it every step of the way. Simple, fast, and super efficient.
Now look, an idea this big, this ambitious, it's not going to be a walk in the park. It's bound to face some pretty major challenges. So let's be real about it and look at the hurdles and how they plan to get over them.
Okay, hurdle number one is a big one: trust. You've got tons of small and medium-sized businesses that have relied on middlemen for generations. They're just not quick to jump on new digital tools. So the solution can't just be, here's an app. It has to be a really hands-on approach. We're talking direct support to get them set up, and more importantly, showing them real success stories from pilot programs. That's how you build that crucial trust.
Then you've got the classic chicken and egg problem, right? You can't get transporters to sign up if there are no manufacturers posting jobs, but manufacturers won't join if there are no transporters to do the work. So how do you solve that? The strategy is to start small and focused. You launch in these specific pilot clusters, these little geographic areas, to make sure you have a good balance of both sides from day one. Get it right there, then expand.
And finally, you got to talk about money and competition. Building out a logistics network costs a fortune, and you know the big established players are watching. The answer here is to be smart and lean. Instead of a massive, expensive launch, you do a phased rollout. By using a low-cost, unified platform, the network can grow bit by bit, staying agile and competitive without needing billions in upfront capital.
So if they can actually clear these hurdles, the payoff isn't just about helping a few individual businesses. We're talking about a massive ripple effect that could spread across the entire nation.
Just look at this number.
We're talking a potential 20 to 35% drop in delivery times for small and medium businesses. And you know, for a small business owner, that's not just a statistic on a slide. That means getting paid faster. It means happier customers who come back. It means a real, tangible edge over the competition.
And the benefits just keep branching out. From an environmental angle, a more efficient supply chain means fewer empty trucks on the road, which means lower carbon emissions. Socially, you're empowering all those small businesses and bringing everyone onto one central communication platform. And of course, economically, this could directly boost India's GDP simply by clawing back some of those billions lost to waste and cutting costs for pretty much everyone.
And it's so important to remember why this matters so much. These small and medium-sized enterprises, they're not just a small part of the economy. They are critical to GDP, to employment, to innovation. So when you empower them, you're not just helping one company stay afloat. You are literally strengthening the entire economic foundation of the country.
When you boil it all down, it really comes back to this simple idea. Right now, the Indian logistics network is like millions of disconnected dots on a map. By using technology to finally draw the lines and connect those dots, a much clearer, more efficient, and way stronger economy can emerge.
So that leaves us with one final big question to think about. With the right tech and the right approach, is it really possible for a digital network to untangle something as huge and complex as a nation's entire supply chain? The potential is just enormous. And the answer, whatever it is, could completely reshape the future of commerce in India. Thanks for joining me.